After a lot of research, a lot of thought, communication from our whole offensive staff, and really breaking down all of spring and all of fall, we've made a decision that we anticipate playing both guys in the opening game. And that really is about how well both the guys did. At times when you start to think maybe it was going to separate, another guy would come and have a big day. So for us, we look at it as a great thing. We got two guys that we feel great about. We don't feel like we have to limit our offense with either one of them in there. Limitations maybe early that they have had early on when they got here, they worked on, really improved, and so it's a great thing. That doesn't mean equal reps. I don't know any of that stuff right now. It just means that we anticipate playing both guys in the game, and we'll continue to evaluate this week. Just like we do that with the positions all the time. Continue to every day evaluate it, challenge them to do better, and then we'll make a decision when we get over there who will go first. Gotcha. Had nowhere to go with that, do you? I covered all the possible ways, all the shots you could take. So I got.
You're not going to make that decision until Tuesday, before Tuesday?
We'll make the decision who goes first when we get over there. And both guys are getting equal reps, just like they have all along. I think our offense feels really comfortable with both the guys. So it's not like one guy's been getting 80% of the reps. That they've had a ton of reps between them with all of our skilled guys.
As well as they both may have done, that does go away from one guy knowing he's the guy, the team knowing that's the guy. Are you concerned at all that you're losing, that the quarterback who would be starting is losing that, and that the team is losing that ability to rally around the guy?
Well, ideally we're going to get to that. Ideally we wouldn't continue to do this all year, but at the same time, it can't just be because we've had a way of doing things before. And so, like I said, they've both done so well, made so many plays, and communicated so well in the huddle that it just one guy didn't show itself. That one guy was above the other guy. So we do it all the time with other positions, and just sat down. So we're not going to be stubborn and just name a starter because we're supposed to, or because that's what we've done for 100 years, whatever that is. We got to do with all of our decisions what's best for our team that we feel.
Have you talked to them about it?
Yes.
And how was that received by each of them?
You're going to have to ask them. They didn't really say much.
What is it going to take for that one quarterback to separate himself eventually in the season?
It's the same stuff we always talk about, but now we get to see it in a game setting. We're in college. We don't get real preseason games. Our quarterbacks haven't been live, and so they haven't played a whole lot for us, obviously, and especially with this season and this team, and so we're going to get a chance to potentially see that.
You listed 3 running backs at the top of the depth chart. What was the gap between them and Buck Allen, and how close was he to being kind of that fourth co-starter?
Yeah, that depth chart doesn't mean anything. That's only because Tim makes me do it. I put about 5 seconds thought to it. So we're still competing every day out here with our guys, whichever ones are still left, healthy, and so that doesn't mean anything.
How is Deion Bailey doing? Is he back doing full practice?
Yeah, Deion's doing most of the stuff. Still working his way back. Really, today was kind of the first time that he did some team stuff. So we'll keep pushing him.
How about some of the other guys that have been in yellow jerseys? Are they able to go full contact yet, or are you still being cautious with them?
There's still a number of guys that aren't full contact, that are limited in some fashion, that are doing most things without contact.
All right, is Telfer going to be able to play in the Hawaii game?
I anticipate him playing, yes.
And Grimble?
I anticipate him playing.
How many players will you take to Hawaii?
I don't know yet. We're running out of them. Unfortunately, we're supposed to be getting healthier. There were 19 that did not practice at all today, so I don't know, because we have school too at the same time. That's our first week of school.
Getting back to the quarterbacks, again, both playing well, but is there a concern that you just aren't going to be able to establish the kind of timing with one guy in there going into your first game?
No, because we just had to weigh everything out, and we felt this was the best decision for our football team, not for anybody else. And And so I'm excited to see both of them play. I think they're going to do great.
You talked about during the scrimmages, you're happy if the defense does well, but upset, if the offense has a bad day, vice versa. How much did you do that with the quarterbacks?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
You talked about being torn because you're happy if the defense had
Right.
a good day or offense. How much was that with the quarterbacks? If Cody had a good day and Max didn't, or vice versa?
Oh no, that's not like that because you're rooting for both of them, obviously, and so when they do good, you're excited. So it's not like we're weighing one against the other that way. When your offense does well, it usually means your defense didn't do well. So it doesn't come out that way when it's a competition amongst the same position.
Did you
Got a
ever have
bunch
to
of
do
players
this?
here for you guys.
Did you ever have to do this at Tennessee or with the Raiders in terms of having two quarterbacks, or for you with the coach, you're going to have to manage that in the game as well?
Yeah, I'm not. But what I do like is, like I said, I don't feel like we have to call different plays for either of them. I think they both can run our whole offense and do it really well.
This is kind of a hypothetical, sorry, but if somebody goes in, Max, Cody, whoever it might be, and does extremely well,
Not working on hypotheticals.
This time last year, USC was ranked preseason #1. Matt Barkley was returning for his senior season. Obviously, things are different now. What is the overall feeling heading into this season?
Well, I think guys are excited. There's a lot of competition out there. We're working to get guys healthy as well, to get back to create more competition. So that's so long ago and so far removed from any of our thoughts.
Was there anything one of them could have done to seize the position during training camp from the other quarterback?
Yeah, obviously, if somebody would have outperformed the other one, we wouldn't be here. But they both did really well.
For you and your offensive staff, you got so many things to worry about during a game. Does this pose a new challenge for you guys as you're going through the course of a game, getting the right tempo for your unit going? Do you see this as a new challenge?
Yeah, but there's always challenges in football, and like we've said, we got our problems like everybody has their problems, and so we'll look at it as an opportunity for two guys that we think are going to play great, just like when you have two guys that you're excited about at tailback.